I'm Bethany, and this is my friend Tito. He is a really incredible man, and so I just wanted to kind of pick his brain about buying homes. Have you thought about whether or not you would want to buy a house before married and having a family, or afterwards?
Yeah, so I think that's a great question, and my thoughts on that is I think a couple things that kind of go into it. I think as a bachelor, having that sense of like finality, that sense of like I'm here, I'm kind of done, I'm kind of figuring myself out, like I'm ready, is in my culture it's buying a house. Getting a house before marriage is definitely something that I think a lot of people should do, and I don't think it kind of locks you in being like I can't not move after being married. I think it just kind of sends out the sense of like I've figured that part of my life out, like I've figured myself out financially, and now I can look into figuring myself out like for eternity with somebody, you know?
Totally.
And then, I mean, there are lots of options, like you said, like if you buy a house when you're single and you get married and you're like, oh, I think I need a bigger house or whatever, you sell it, you can do whatever you want to it.
It's kind of like you have to pursue where you want to get to with finances and homeownership, and pursue where you want to get to with finances and housing and all that stuff without putting one on hold for the other necessarily. Like if an option presents itself in front of you in either direction, you have to kind of make the best choice for that situation and then just adjust it a little bit as the other produces itself. Another question is, I hear a lot of single women say that they're hesitant to buy a house. If you were interested in a girl that already owned a house, how would you perceive that?
I would think she was really cool. I would say like, wow, I need to learn from you. If you're scared that you buy a house and guys will no longer like you, well, those aren't the guys meant for you anyway. There's nothing more attractive to a man than a woman who has herself figured out, because I think what a lot of people will learn is that not a lot of people have themselves figured out. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that.
Okay, so it wouldn't be like negative in the sense of being intimidated or anything like that.
It wouldn't. It would be really. I would think it was really cool.
Well, Tito, thank you so much for answering these questions. You are a man who's wise beyond your years, and I really appreciate your insight and your feedback.
Thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Thank you so much for joining. Like and subscribe for more interviews with friends. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I would love to connect with you.